I know they had the Moonwalker.
Yeah, I got the Moonwalker. I don't mind spending money in this game because I want them to keep, you know,
Sure.
stay around. Sign in. It's got kind of a cool paint stick scheme that would look nice in red.
When that Moonwalker was
Can we
bugged,
buy it
man, that was
now?
just
Is it
nasty.
buyable now? I just want to purchase it. Let me
I know.
purchase it. Uh-oh, they don't have the right card in here. I could use PayPal, I guess, but I don't know how much I've got in PayPal.
Have you played the Black Widow? It's not a bad mech.
I'm having a terrible time with it.
I run 4 AC5s.
I haven't tried that one yet.
Because it's
I
quirked.
might try that one.
Well, it's
Yeah.
quirked for him. That's what it's quirked for, so.
I think that's a build I was going to try but haven't.
It's fine. I mean, it's just kind of a basic mech. It's point and shoot. Anything with
kind of
ACs.
funny how it's kind of funny how everybody talks him away from the builds that it's quirked for.
I know they're sending me all sorts of different things. It's only $15 for that baby. It's like a steal.
And the scatter shot.
What's
it's a Shadow Hawk.
Oh, I don't care about Shadowhawks that much. I've never been able to make Shadowhawks work that well for me.
Yeah, I don't play those.
I have Shadowhawks, but legendary Juggernaut.
You haven't started the game yet?
No, I'm doing the patch. I'm seeing if I want to get this other mech before I jump in here really quickly.
Okay.
Almost there. April patch notes, legends. Okay, let me get to the Shadowhawk this time. I don't think there's anything about the... It looks like it's got LERMs or MRMs and AC somethings. What's it show there for its build that it's already got? LB 2X's and ACE times 3. You know, maybe it's good. I don't know. What is it, 50 tons? Is that what they are?
I don't know. I don't play them.
Oh, well, I don't need to figure that out now. Get into the game. And doop 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 doop. Back to the channel.
You ever play Urban Mech?
Yeah, I'm pretty ho-hum in an Irby. Which almost makes it sound like I'm good because I'm so bad in other mechs, right? Oh, he's ho-hum. That's an improvement.
You were having a little bit of a rough time last time we played together.
What's that?
The last time we played together, you were having a little rough time.
I was. Maybe tonight too. I don't know.
Well, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
You ever play Black Lantern?
I have one. I think I've played it before. All right,
We can play a
stream is
match if you want.
going.
Oh,
I am in, maybe? Now I'm in.
Warning.
Did you already make a group?
Warning. Main bay doors open.
of course, Sarah
Please
did.
keep your hands and
I already
feet
invited
inside the
you.
vehicle at all
Alright.
times. Stream will begin shortly.
Now I can do it in the laundry room.
There we go.
I like this. This mech is like,
You have the Crown Dark.
Oh, shame on you.
That's why I said I'm going
I
to the
wasn't
laundry
paying close enough attention to keep you from doing evil.
have you played the Stalker before?
I've got a stalker.
This is the 5ER large.
I've got several stalkers.
I am
Jay-Z
not
is
a stalker.
monster.
I just like to observe.
I'm not a stalker. I just appreciate. Yeah.
We're
Slippery
talking
road.
We're talking about one of my son's friends, and I don't know. We were in line at the grocery store checking out, and this lady's checking us out. And we're talking. And we're like, "Well, did George?" He says, "You know, he's gonna ask this girl out and blah blah blah." And
He could've.
I said, "No, he's not a talker. He's a stalker."
Yeah.
And the
That
checkout
went
lady
well.
just burst into laughter. It was so funny. He told my son he was going to give him all his manga if he didn't ask this girl out by the end of the year. He didn't, and then he's like, "I'm not giving you my effing manga. Forget you."
Why didn't he ask her out? How old is he?
At the time, he was 17 or 16.
You should ask her out.
Yeah, at that age, you might as well just go for it.
Yeah.
Especially at the end of the year, you're not going to see her,
Nope.
or you don't have to see her all, you know.
You could always call her at home and say, "Hey, school's out. Would you like to go do this with me and somebody else or something? Do
Yeah,
a
just get their
double
number
date or
when
something?"
years.
Right?
We used to sign yearbooks at the end of the year,
Yeah.
and that's always when you get the girl's phone number. You know?
Oh, I never thought of that. I told one girl that thought she was great and sorry about her crooked nose.
How'd that work out?
She married me.
Well, there's that.
Well, you know where you're starting that relationship, huh?
Yeah. Didn't say she wasn't cute.
This would have been better without the crooked nose.
Nope, she's cute as she is. Hey, Maurice. No, her nose was a little bit, you didn't notice it, but if you looked, you could see that it was slightly crooked at one point, and I used to tease her about it, which is terrible. I didn't tease her much about it. She had said something about it, I think. So I didn't like.
You opened the door, and I will step my
Well,
foot
she
through
was
it.
good. She was good friends with one of my younger sister's best friends, but I had never really interacted with her in high school. We sang in the vocal jazz group together, and she played piano really well, and we knew each other, but we didn't ever date or anything, and we weren't really close friends or anything. Like just more acquaintances in the same classes and groups sometimes.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Dang, I'm going left.
All
I remember one day in
systems
the vocal jazz group class, she and one of her other friends, maybe two of them, they started laughing. They started laughing so hard and uncontrollably, they came down off the risers and laid down on the floor in the corner and just laughed and kicked their feet in the air for about 5 minutes. It just like totally disrupted the whole rehearsal. It was ridiculous. And she was friends with those two girls for all her life, and one of them passed away from cancer about, I don't know, 5 years ago. But the other one she talks to every day and goes up and visits in Portland, and they've just been super close all these years.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Is there a mech there?
Oh my gosh.
What's the matter?
I'm in a bad place.
Target acquired.
They were left, and they were left fast.
Target spotted.
My joystick is drifting.
Target
I've
spotted.
got to recalibrate that. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm not hitting anybody. Guys, do we want to move over and help our team? We're not doing much here.
Yeah, do something.
I'm going across the bridge. It's a bad move, bad life choice. But I'm all in.
Target spotted.
You don't get to be the hero of the inner sphere by just hiding behind a rock. Of course, you get to live longer if you do.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
New target
Yeah,
acquired.
they're all in that E3.
Target spotted.
Come on, hold still, hold still. All right, I wanted to get that king crab for a back shot, but I couldn't do it.
Warning, incoming missile. Fuel at 25%. Fuel at
Thank you.
0%.
Okay, we're gonna come around again. Where'd he go? Not gonna be tip of the spear. Not gonna be tip of the spear. Oh, the crab's down. Nice work, guys.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Yeah, you better turn around, buddy.
Enemy forces at 75%.
Target destroyed.
Looks like only half of the enemies remain. The enemy has started to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Ouch. Who's... Oh, you're right on me, aren't you,
Need
buddy?
assistance.
Target acquired.
I need a little help with Delta.
Target destroyed.
Thank you.
Hostiles are
Critical.
remaining. Crush the cowards.
Time to crush the cowards.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
Come on.
Target destroyed. Airstrike online. Target acquired.
Need to clean up
Here,
your joystick.
hit backspace, but your thing's on.
Target destroyed.
Bask in the
Good work,
glory
guys.
of your
Thanks for the drop.
triumph.
That seemed ridiculously easy.
I know. Probably because I didn't run out right at the beginning and die, like usual, so it probably made the whole match better for everybody. That's what I'm guessing. All right. I'm going to grab a screwdriver. Guessing it's a Phillips. Who knows? It's dark under there. Hang on.
Got a screwdriver? I used to drink those.
Can you guys do a drop without me? My joystick is doing weird things. I want to see if I can fix it real quickly. Bright. It's bright in here. Yes, sir.
You have to open it up to calibrate it.
Well, it's loose, so I'm going to tighten up the tension on it. Then I'll use the calibration software. I thought, why not do this first? Because it's really part of the problem, I think. It's been 8, 9, 10, it's probably 10 years old. It's held up pretty well considering, but seems like it ought to be able to be better than it is. I might be making a terrible mistake, I realize. Having it plugged in while I'm doing this probably isn't a good idea either. All right. Off comes the base. Oh, they got a whole bunch of wires here, don't they? Held on with old masking tape that's no longer holding anything. Doesn't look like I can adjust the tension spring on it. That's interesting. I could be ending my Mechwarrior playing tonight.
And for the foreseeable future.
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry about that if I shot somebody. I don't know what's going on.
I'm safely here, so I'm okay.
Missed it. Darn.
definitely a spring here. There we go.
Kirby and Marauder in the tower. I mean tunnel. Why'd I say tower? That was weird.
The tower. You've been around me too much, probably.
Well, I initially tried to jump up to the arch above the entrance to the tunnel, and I missed it. So I guess that was the tower.
Oh, there's nothing I can really adjust here. Nope. Thought I could adjust the tension spring and make it tighter, but I cannot. It is what it is. Okay. What is all that? They just put weights in there or something? Feels like they just weighted the base.
3 coming from behind.
There we go. How you guys doing?
Oh, I died a long time ago.
Oh. Everybody watching the stream, I'm actually disassembling and reassembling my joystick. You know, it's just rebuild hour here. There we go. Yeah, this little tape they use doesn't have any stickiness to it at all anymore. It's all dried up. That's funny. The foot pads are pretty dried up too. All right. Yeah, it's getting pretty loose. I guess it's not going to be an easy fix for the mechanics of it. Let's see if I can get it to not drift. Let me go turn the light out so you guys don't have to watch the bald head get even brighter. All right. Where is that program? It is... Nope. No, don't start Microsoft Edge and Bing. What are you thinking? That's ridiculous. Target GUI. Uninstall Target Script Editor. Oh, I guess I just want Target. It's like the spring isn't strong enough to keep it up against the top bushing surround. Well, Target doesn't help. I want the thing that calibrates it. I thought Target did that. I haven't been in this for like 5 years, so I don't remember. I can edit configuration. No. Okay. Maybe it's under settings and stuff. Game controllers. Yeah, that's right. Windows. Game controllers. Settings calibrate. Okay, it is in there. Gaming mouse. Gaming headset, TM16000, there we go. There it is, but I can't do anything to it. Why not?
Not under properties.
Well, I'm on settings and I'm on the thing. There's no properties. There's only remove device. That's weird. Devices, printers, sound setting, devices and printers. It's not a printer, but it's a device. Here it is here. There we go. Properties. Driver. Details. Vents. That doesn't help. I know I've seen a thing where you can adjust it.
Are you looking under the control panel?
Yeah. Maybe it's not under here. I want to calibrate. Calibrate joystick. Clicking on it once in the game controller section. Hold the shift control keys. What? Why should I have to do that? Game controller settings. That just takes me to advanced Copy or properties and property. Oh, here it is. Well, that's hard. You should just be able to right click on the dumb thing. That's so dumb. X, Y, Z, slider, hat switch. That's all fine. So it's just the center position's not really holding still. It's not even quite getting to the center for that matter. And I can't change it. So there you go. All right, well, I do what I could do. I guess that's what I get. You have to go Control Shift on the icon. You can't just right click on it or something. Their software is pretty oblique anyway, trying to figure out what to do to configure it and stuff. Wow, why is my camera still thinking I'm so bright? I don't remember it being that dumb. I'll go to a darker background. Maybe that'll help some. Okay, I can get back in the game anytime you guys are ready.
We just dropped again.
I'll do a single drop then. My screen was showing like a snow scene, so it was super bright. I think I was blowing my face out a little bit.
Hot over there.
Welcome everybody to the stream. Plain and simple Mitch. I can't change my dead zone at all. And I've got a mechanically kind of wobbly dead zone just from slop. And it didn't used to be there. It's just getting old. The thing's 10 years old, I think. I need to get a new joystick. I just don't know which one to get. Mitch, you should come play Mechwarrior with me. How you doing? It's good to see you. Don 2. Yeah, I think it's just worn out. So I need to get a new one. I just don't know if I want to get this or, spend the money on a better one. I don't really have the disposable income to throw at a joystick for that, but I do get a little bit from the stream, so I could spend some of that. But a good one is probably $200, right? Or $179. You finally have a real computer. Congrats. Congrats. Install Mechwarrior Online. Get in here. You can come in tonight. Start installing it right now. It's free. Ugly Mug Cam's going away. Goodbye, Ugly Mug. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
Sent you an invite, by the way.
You just got out?
Clan command. Get to the target and
I got out, but the match is still going.
Oh, okay. My match is starting, but I don't think it'll go too long. Mainly, I wanted it to just stop when I stop, which it seems to be doing now better. Nope, still drifting. Darn it. It makes it hard. You stop on a precipice or something, and then you're moving, and you go over the edge. It's embarrassing. I don't know if you remember me, Maurice. We used to play sometimes a while back. Ran into Maelstrom the other night. Yes, I do remember you. Yes, I do. What have you been up to? Mitch, start installing it right now. MWOMercs.com. Just get to it. It's time.
Airstrike online.
You'll like it because it's one of the best games ever. Did I mention it was really like one of the best games ever?
Why are you muted?
I'm muted?
No, Maurice is muted.
Oh. Oh, Maurice is in comms. I didn't see Maurice get in comms.
Game's over.
Maurice, you're muted, so we can't hear you. Just wanted you to know that.
Game's
Yeah,
over.
I wasn't trying to disturb the stream.
Ah, yeah, you don't want to cross the stream.
Maurice, if you get into looking for group, I can pick you up.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Ooh, let's go.
Ooh.
Some people call him Maurice.
Maurice. Oh, they put an arty strike where I'm not. Smart move. I mean, smart of me to move. Oh, there's a light here.
And I met Maurice is
Heat
in.
level critical.
Good kill, guys. He
Airstrike
came here to be killed.
online.
We obliged him. I'm going to go up here and look. I don't see anybody to shoot.
Target
Can't
spotted.
really get up there. Let's see if I can go over here. And down it pops. Ah, darn it. Should have just stayed a little bit higher there. Who came up there above? Oh, that's my guy. I almost shot my guy. That would have been terrible.
I'm ready. AFK a sec.
Waiting for Dirk.
Oh, there's a big mech there.
New target
I guess
acquired.
we want the direwell when he comes around there again, huh?
Lots coming through
spotted.
south from E4.
Airstrike
I put an
activated.
arty on top of where the direwell is, so back up just a little bit there, guys. Or press in. Up to you.
How
Choose
much
today
time
how
will
you'll
we
die.
have when
My
Dark
arty
gets
strike didn't
in?
work.
Airstrike online.
He's usually in the heavy, so we might be alright.
Okay.
Right torso.
I've been trying to
critical
get out
damage.
of tier
Target
2,
spotted.
like downward.
Oh, you're in the right
So-
place.
I don't like it. Tier 2 is sweaty.
Target destroyed.
Got him. Nice work, guys.
Heat destroyed.
Target spotted.
Right torso destroyed. Right arm
Some little
destroyed.
light took off my torso. I don't like them.
I'm back.
Heat sink destroyed.
Where do you need me?
Center torso critical damage.
Target spotted.
Ow. I
I'm
don't have
dragging a D4.
I don't have much of a mech
Enemy
left.
Alpha.
Why is everybody shooting me? I don't even have any jump jets left. I'm gonna die right around the corner here when I go say hello to this guy. He's up there. Oh, that's my guy there. My guy. Talking about my guy. Do 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 do. Ouch. Well, we're him again? Shoot. He's just gonna get me is what it comes down to. Yeah, they got me. Oh well, got a kill.
And there was a reason the guy in front of you left that
Right
spot.
torso critical
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, there's 4 mechs over there.
Critical damage. Left torso destroyed. Left
Alright,
arm
this'll be
destroyed. Right arm critical.
over soon. We're falling apart rapidly. This is a scheduled rapid disassembly. Starship did not launch.
No, it didn't. It was on a 48-hour hold.
Yep.
Target
And
acquired.
now they're planning Thursday.
Is that the 420 they were shooting for anyway? Does it makes them feel like they got really high on 420?
I guess so.
Target
Mhm.
acquired.
That's what I'm thinking they're doing.
New target acquired.
25%
Then Elon can tell his
done with the
investors
enemy. Keep it up.
we got really high on 420.
Warning,
Well, you
incoming.
can put a
They're all
Dogecoin
private.
in there.
They're all
Yeah,
private
critical
investors on
damage.
SpaceX. You
That
can't
was
invest
intense.
in them yet in
Nope.
public. It's a bummer because I would totally
Target
invest in that
destroyed.
company.
He's probably going to put a paper Dogecoin in
Gotta
there
get in the circle.
and say Dogecoin got really high.
I'm back.
Dogecoin went sky high.
Down to your right. Down to your left. There you go.
Warning, incoming missile. Left leg destroyed.
Ouch, you took off your leg there. From the stats. Ouch.
Good try.
Ow. Ooh.
Sorry I crashed there, boys.
It's all right.
Total disconnect. Had to reboot my system.
Hey, worst, I give you the crown until dark comes in.
Enemy forces are halfway there.
One mech left.
Why?
Right
Because
torso
I'm in the
critical.
laundry room.
Your
And
efforts
when he
here
gets in, then we can
have
talk.
been seriously disappointing. The
But I was AFK.
But I heard you coming back.
That's a pretty good drop,
No,
actually.
you did.
I waited patiently until I figured you would be coming back. Okay, I gave it to you as soon as you left.
Plain simple, Mitch, you say, let's see, where are you? I'm already having trouble sleeping tonight. Getting out of bed is probably not good for your chances. No, that's true. I get it. To the moon. They're not quite going to go to the moon yet.
But Dogecoin can go to the moon.
Dogecoin could go to the moon.
How do you get my widget back on my phone?
You lost your widget.
Yeah, the Google search
That's
bar or
terrible.
whatever.
The next step is to lose your marbles. First, you lose your widget.
You have to have had something in the first place to lose it, though.
All right, you can drop us. So, Mitch, then you need to install it and play this coming weekend. Then Friday and Saturday.
Or get a Stream Deck and play it on your Stream Deck. A Steam Deck.
A Steam Deck, a Steam account. I'm sure Mitch has a Steam account. He's not a savage. Oh,
My son's been playing Mechwarrior on his Steam Deck. He says it works all right.
what is a Steam Deck? Oh, it's
It's
their
like a little
platform?
handheld.
What? He plays what on it?
MWO.
Like an Xbox or something like that? Only it's handheld.
No, it's a little handheld.
It's like a Switch, like a Nintendo
Yeah, like a Switch, and it'll play
But-
Mechwarrior Online.
but made by Valve.
Is
and
it
a
playing
little
the
computer
PC version or is it playing a different version? It's got to play the PC version. That's all there is,
Yeah.
right?
thing. I think it's the PC version. Yeah,
Yeah, it plays Steam games.
Oh, you
They're
do have a Steam
crazy.
Deck. Mitch has a Steam Deck.
they're crazy little things.
Well, I'm sure my iPad, my new iPad, has a M2 RISC processor in it, or ARM processor in it, and it's got 8 cores and 16 threads. My main desktop machine is 9 years old, and it has 4 cores and 8 threads.
Those little arms are wild.
Yeah. So I'm sure I could probably play it on my iPad, but it's not going to run on it.
If they optimized it for ARM, it would definitely run.
Yeah, I don't think their graphics chipset's all that powerful on the iPad, is it?
Probably not.
Probably not as powerful as an old 1080 Ti, I imagine, because that's actually a pretty decent graphics card. Oh, Lordiga, I'm so sorry that I had to kill you. I feel like I took advantage of you and I shot you in the face while you were being blinded by explosions. And I felt good about myself, but now that I know it was you, I feel bad about myself. Okay, I'm over that. I still feel good about myself. I just wanted you to know there was a hint of, feeling bad almost. It's not often I get to kill dire whale. They had softened you up, I think, and I hit you a few times, but you certainly hit me pretty hard also, so it was good. It's a good match. Oh, excuse me.
Good.
That guy, the sniper, got me. I'm so tired. Constantly tired now.
Yep.
No, I was wanting a 1v1. You want a 1v1 with me? No, you'll just take me out. There's no point in doing that. I already concede the loss if you'd like to save the time. In the same game, just
by the way, now we're on the
you wanted
same
me to
team.
do 1v1 there? Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon and let me swing among the stars.
Well, you guys can 1v1 now.
What life is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
Online.
please sort out Starship for interplanetary travel so I can spend time in space and beyond before I die. So it's going to be a 6-month trip to Mars. And then you're going to be there a minimum of about a year before you can come back for another 6-month turn. But you could go. Or you could actually sell your house and pay for passage. Probably in about 10 years, I imagine. Maybe before that. You'll be able to sell your house and pay for passage to Mars. And I think the deal they were talking about is if you go and work on trying to settle it,
Take
and
an
you
epsilon,
wanna
then
return
turn in
back,
the data.
everybody gets a free ticket home if they want to go back, because the ship's got to come back anyway.
That is not going to happen in 10 years.
I don't know. This baby's going to go this year. They'll get it sorted out, I bet, this year. And they're already designing the next version that's 30 meters across instead of 9 meters across, so it's 60 feet across.
What's going to Mars?
Starship that's made to go to Mars. That's its primary long-term mission, is they can take 100 people at a time to Mars in a Starship. I don't know that they'll actually take that many ever, but it has the capacity to get that many to Mars.
Excuse me?
I squeeze you. I hardly even know you.
Where we going? Pick something. Epsilon?
Epsilon
data?
They say that Starship
UAV up at
could be
Epsilon?
outfitted to contain 100 people on a trip to Mars.
I finished Gamma, so we get full point.
Get out of
What's
data.
its
Don't say
payload
that.
again?
Warning, incoming.
150
Warning, incoming missile.
150
Right torso destroyed. Right arm.
1,000 kilos, 150,000 metric tons. No, I don't remember.
Light?
Now I gotta go look.
What's going on up in C4? What do you got up there?
That might be its total gross weight.
No, it's payload
Payload
to orbit.
capacity 150 tons.
150
Yeah,
tons, metric tons.
150 tons.
Yeah. Basically,
150 tons. I can go for that.
Hey, Canetro,
A whale.
I'm going to turn into E4.
That's
without the water, probably.
okay. 150 tons payload. Okay.
They're all standing in
Yeah,
a
that's
circle,
metric tons,
right
not
by those
and
buildings.
that's not 100 people. All the gear they need to live for a year.
All I'm saying is, at
That's
one
right.
point they were saying they had a design that would take 100 passengers to Mars.
Yeah,
in-
it's
in one of those.
330,000
Guys are getting
pounds
pounded in.
Oh, they took me out.
payload.
They have a lot of. They're shooting rooms out of like a Echo
For
3
100 passengers.
330,000 pounds, so 100 passengers, and enough oxygen and food and supplies and all that kind of stuff. They would take a lot of the infrastructure
Going down in
there
D5.
ahead of time. They're gonna.
That's
The plan is to land a lot of infrastructure and equipment and extra supplies and safety, that kind of stuff. Margin.
Narked.
And then they'll probably take a small crew of 10, I imagine, or something the first time. I don't know what they're planning for the first landings, but that one design mock-up was 100 crew of 100. I mean, passengers of 100. The second version, they're talking about it being big enough to take 1,000
There's
people
one
at a
that's
time.
got
to
a
Mars.
narc on them. So
No, they're not.
careful.
They're not taking those people to Mars alive.
I'm down.
I don't
Well,
think
it's
gonna
not what
matter.
they're saying. I'm just telling you what they're saying.
I mean, that's about the size of an Airbus, a 380 or a 747-7. Is all the bigger it is.
Can't believe
I think
That's
it's
all the
almost
payload
it's
on
almost
top?
10 stories tall. The capacity inside.
You've seen a 747, right?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I've never been on a 747 myself, actually, but I know they're really big. I've seen pretty big planes.
Yeah. They're big.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's about the size of a
Yeah, that's
747.
747 Mechs payload, 248,000 pounds. So yeah, it's about 60,000 pounds less, but
Like I said, you ain't taking 100 people 6 month on a 6-month cruise with that.
Not children solo.
You forget there ain't no atmosphere.
I'm just saying that's what they released as a possible configuration. That was, I was doubtful too. I thought 100 people cramped up in there.
the way I've seen it is two right next to each other because they'll attach them in orbit.
Well, that's one, but that was still. Then they were doing like a rotational gravity.
Now you can at some points in time cut the trip if you're doing a full burn to about 2 weeks at some point in Mars, but not I don't think it's
I think they're toying with nuclear propulsion on it, and they're also toying with Hall effect thrusters and stuff too, which would just be continuous low thrust.
Like I said, you're still even at Mars and Earth's closest apogees, and launching the perfect shot.
Ooh, get them next time.
It hits the shortest distance. I think with continuous burn, you may get. I think it's a 2-month trip. Maybe a 2-week trip. I forget one.
And these guys, look at
trip,
that damage, man. 40.
That's what they did with one of the
damage.
way back in the 70s, 80s. They got like a two-month trip for one of the
I only did 50
Pioneer.
probes.
Did Pioneer go 2 months there with a slingshot or with a bigger burn?
That was the perfect time to do it.
Oh.
That was when the Mars and Earth were closest.
Yeah.
And I think they launched it with a Saturn V, wasn't it?
No, I don't think they ever launched. They probably used an Atlas.
I mean, it was designed for the short burn. And that's a buttload of fuel.
This says in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, do you have room?
No, we do not.
Full?
We're full.
But we will do countdowns gladly.
Hold on, let me make sure everything is American servers only, okay? Whenever you're ready.
All right, 3, 2. Wait, I don't have a button. The worst player ever has it. Go ahead and do the countdown.
3, 2, 1, launch.
There we go.
Ooh, insta drop.
Not us.
Not us.
Definitely not us, unfortunately.
But I mean, you know,
I don't know. I think taking people to Mars is pie in the sky.
Well, they can do it.
It's not
The question
pie in
is it a good
the sky.
idea? I don't know. There's pros and cons. A lot of cons.
I mean, in the 90s, NASA had plans to have people on a base on Mars by 2030s.
Yep.
He wants
We
to
don't
build
have a base
whole
on the moon.
city.
Well, according to NASA's plan, at 2015, we're going to have a base on the moon.
Yeah, we should have done it already.
Yeah, we should
The
have done it
original
30
plans.
years ago. Or
Well-
40 years ago. Somebody just made a bad life choice. I just saw it come through and I missed it. Who was that? Hey, Thundercats.
Actually, it was in the 90s where they had these plans.
I think they had
and they
plans.
got
Von
scrapped in the
Braun
2000s.
had plans.
I mean, that was NASA's plan.
Oh,
But
Lordiga, sorry about the bad life choice.
Those were the original plans for the Artemis project.
I don't know whether it
Was the
what
90s?
project exact. I don't remember exactly. I mean,
Oh, no, not Artemis, Constellation.
I did my senior thesis in '96, and at the time that was NASA's current plan.
Okay, this is off of
Bell Constellation.
This is off of SpaceX's website. It's the Starship User Guide, SpaceX.com. SpaceX was founded with the goal of making life multiplanetary. Starship programs realizing this goal with the crew configuration of Starship, drawing on experience from development of Dragon for the commercial crew program. The Starship crew configuration can transport up to 100 people from Earth into low Earth orbit and to the Moon or Mars. The crew configuration of Starship includes private cabins, large common areas, centralized storage, solar storm shelters, and a viewing gallery. Again, maybe they drop it down to 50, right? But they think they could do enough room for enough water and oxygen and supplies and food and stuff with 100 people
Well, reclamation.
for that far. That's a long trip. Because I mean, they can make oxygen again when they get to Mars because there's water they can split apart. But still,
They would send things in advance. There would be my guess would be would be starships waiting along the path to hook up to refuel.
Well, they wouldn't have to. They would refuel in orbit with 4 or 5 refueling flights, and then they would blast with that to Mars, and that would have enough to get them back off the surface of Mars and back to Earth again. But they'd have to have all the oxygen to get there and all the food. That's 6 months. And then they would have probably more food waiting for them there. But I think they were talking about 2 years worth of food supply and oxygen supply in that. I saw a video that talked about how many liters of oxygen each person needs and food and all that kind of stuff. And they said it'd be tight, but you could do it. But I would want some margin of error,
Howdy.
You don't want to have to throw 20 people off into space just because there's not enough oxygen or food.
Howdy ho.
Howdy, everybody. Gunfighter, if you're talking, I cannot hear you. I hear somebody trying to talk.
Reactor
I don't have much to say here.
Oh, I just thought I heard somebody in the background. I couldn't tell if it was
online.
maybe your mic had gone out or somebody else was talking because I wasn't
All
looking at the
systems
comms.
nominal.
Somebody just called you out for 1v1, Dark.
Go for override.
What? Who did? I wasn't paying attention to that.
In all chat.
Oh, no. I concede the loss of 1v1. I'm pretty good at determining how quickly I'll die.
It was the other team. They can't hear you. That guy. Lordiga's 24.
Oh, Lordiga was doing it.
We'll make sure you don't pick a fair fight.
That's what my dad would have said.
I mean, what's the old saying? If you're in a fair fight, your tactics suck.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty much true.
I mean, if you want, I'm rocking double light Gauss. I can help you from afar.
I don't tend to do. I did some 1v1 with Jay-Z
Airstrike online.
from 228, and he's just crazy good. And
wow.
my stream viewers got to pick 2 weapons for him, and they would pick like a light machine gun, and maybe one laser, and then I could be in anything I wanted, and he would still kill me.
Was he on a light?
It didn't matter. He just is great at anything he gets into.
He's got that torso twist down. Give him one rocket. One rocket and a tag.
I think one time he had a hammer and he still beat me.
Jesus. Well, I mean, there's a lot of repeat damage you can do with the hammer.
Yep.
Heat level critical.
Got a Stater moving up top. We also have a Hunchback 4G pushing
Target
in.
acquired.
I fell down. I folly down.
Thanatos Delta up on top of the ramp over there.
Heat level critical. New target acquired.
It's just hard. My joystick keeps drifting where I don't want it to drift.
9-3, and they're all in Echo 4, I believe now. Go kill them.
Airstrike online.
There's the 2 left, that's all.
Heat level critical. Heat sink destroyed.
Good job.
Airstrike online. Right torso critical damage. Heat level critical.
But no. For a 6-month trip, that just isn't enough payload for 100 people.
Heat sink
Sorry, we got in the way of each other.
Gosh, this joystick's like feels like it's falling apart.
Airstrike online. Heat level critical.
That's not even enough for 100
Right
Marines.
torso
Ouch.
destroyed. Right arm destroyed.
Eating MREs.
Heat sink destroyed.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
And nothing.
Heat level.
Oh, they brought the hammer on me.
Heat sink
And the
destroyed.
water reclamation and
I'm gonna die. 694 and 2, not bad.
the water and waste reclamation necessary for that.
Yeah, it's quite extensive. Yeah.
And I got killed by Rex. That's
And
embarrassing.
You have to
Destroyed.
actually have biological.
New target acquired.
I mean, you couldn't carry enough.
Target spotted.
Dire World Torch Center has cherry red left side torso,
Carbon packs, etc., to
just in case you end up being on the business end of it.
clean the wastewater and stuff.
They would have to compost it on board and let
That's what I'm saying.
microbes eat it and stuff.
It's not.
Don't forget to use R.
Like going like that. It's just no. Not for a 6-month trip. And there's not enough space on that thing to do it. I mean, not for 100 people. You can do it for a crew of 10 in that space, yes. But 100, no. I mean, my senior thesis was on my papers. My paper was on extraplanetary colonization.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Of course, that was in '96. So yeah, and I'm an aerospace engineer. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I
Bastard Band, that
was
K2 is
skeptical they could take
hysterical.
100 too, but that's what's on there, what they're claiming.
Get that hunchback. I have a grudge.
I mean, the biodomes, they didn't work
Thank
out
you.
as planned.
Nice job.
Right.
I think I got bridesmaid.
because,
Bridesmaid? The achievement. Top damage and no kills. Is that what it is?
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, it is. 762 damage, 0 kills. Thieves stealing my kills.
Oh. I mean, you know.
Really, I still only have 6 headshots out of how many years? That's horrible.
I mean, just the food to feed that many people for 6 months. You understand? You understand what I'm saying here?
I do. I totally do. I'm just telling you what they said, and I was like, 100 people? And I did see a video that broke it down and said this, and it was by somebody else, not by them, and they thought that maybe they could do it, but I don't know.
Not with the one single dragon.
Not a dragon, a starship.
Starship.
Even with the starship, they can't. Because that's only the size of a 747 Max or something, you know. And I'm being generous here, and that's the total size.
It's bigger than a 747 Max. It's got a lot more volume inside than a 747 Max, I think.
You gotta launch that puppy, and all the fuel it has to carry, and then you gotta have an entry vehicle for all those 100 people.
Yeah, I know, but just the crew, just
gunfighter.
The
space. Payload
space
is 330,000 pounds.
Okay.
And the volume, we talked about once what the volume was. It was a massive volume.
The entire ship is 1.1 million pounds.
I'm surprised you don't check up on it more, because I would think you'd be really interested in it.
That's the size of
it's pretty
the
fascinating.
Space shuttle.
No, it's way bigger than a space shuttle.
Bigger.
It's way bigger than a space shuttle.
The space shuttle's tank for launch was over 1 million pounds.
This thing has twice the thrust of a Saturn V, the booster, and then it has the Starship that sits on top of the booster that has its own thrust and engines, right? It's like almost 400 feet tall.
I'm ready when you're ready.
All right. And go ahead, do the count.
3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh, no, the mass is 11 million pounds.
Excuse me?
Of Starship?
A massive Starship and
fuel.
And the Super Heavy is 11 million pounds.
Full or unfull?
That just says mass.
Oh.
Empty mass is 440,000 pounds for the Super Heavy. Starship empty mass is 220,000 pounds. Payload capacity to low Earth orbit is 330,000 pounds. The volume is 35,000 feet.
Now you said how many?
35,000 cubic feet.
It's 11 million tons, you said, total?
11 million tons mass total.
Or pounds?
11 million pounds, yes.
I mean, the Gerald R. Ford is 200 million pounds.
Okay, and that's an aircraft carrier that has 3,000 sailors on it, and how many planes and everything else. So it's not it's apples and oranges.
Plus, I don't think you can get the aircraft carrier even on top of the water, let alone out of the atmosphere.
And this thing's 11 million pounds, you said?
11 million pounds mass.
That's 5%. So let's see here. Yeah. And how much is that? How much is fuel, etc., etc.?
Fuel propellant mass for the first stage is 7 million pounds. 7.5.
That's just the first stage.
They're
Correct.
also going
Second stage is Starship.
They're also going to add another maybe 100 feet to Starship. Do a stretch version of it.
Yeah, the
like XL.
Big
right?
Falcon rocket?
No, not just the Starship capsule. It's the Starship top part. They're going to extend by maybe 100 feet. Make it
I think they gave it another name.
Oh, the BFR is the Big Falcon rocket, or the other
Big Falcon
name.
rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Falcon Heavy was
Widow
with the side boosters on it too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know.
Looks like I'm back again with you guys.
Fun.
We could compare it to a boomer.
Submarine?
Yeah, an Ohio class submarine.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, because they can stay submerged, but they can generate their own oxygen from splitting seawater, which these guys have to recycle it, right?
Yes, they suck in seawater.
Yeah.
To produce their own fresh oxygen underwater and stuff.
And air, yeah.
And they have to make fresh water. You know what I mean?
Reactor online.
So.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
And that's about the same boom complement. You know. Of course, those boomers have nuclear reactors.
Right. But they could put a small nuclear reactor on a Starship. Shielding would be a problem to some degree.
Where are you putting the water?
They can make they make some miniature nuclear reactors that don't generate near the amount of power that a submarine does, but they don't need it for propulsion. Although they could use it for Hall effect thrusters and electricity and splitting, like recharging fuel cells or something like that. If they wanted to use fuel cells for batteries, they're just going to use Tesla modified, bigger Tesla Powerwall type architecture for the batteries.
Yeah, we'll probably see it.
And probably solar panels.
Again, where are they getting the material to turn into the air and the
they're going to bring air. They're going to bring air, liquid oxygen.
Airstrike.
And they'll have to recycle that.
Yes. Let me guess, you're a long ranger.
I'm not a long ranger. I'm mid to long, mostly mid. I'm like 460 and 630. So 6 to 8.
I'm running boomsticks myself. You got a point. But they're pretty much missile boats.
Sniper fight.
Snipers, so.
Airstrike activated.
Well, they can't even hit me with their PPCs. We're so far away.
Airstrike online.
So we're just standing back here waiting for them then, right?
I guess so.
I'm shooting.
That would make 100% sense. Because
Airstrike
either they come
online.
fight us, or it's a tie. If we charge them, we lose.
They're
Airstrike
so far
activated.
away from me.
So it's out of your range. Stop shooting.
Ooh, he overheated me.
Shoot at him. I'm trying, but it won't connect.
Buddy.
Hey, Shy, I'm gonna go stand next to that shadow cat. Wonder if I'm on the team or not. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Stormcrow went down.
Fuel at 25%.
Looks like he's getting ready to come back up.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Not a good
Fuel
guy, and I'm
at
betting with next time.
25%.
Pop tart up on India 9. Way up top.
Fuel at 25%.
You don't need to be an epic good square. Back up.
Target acquired.
Excellent, guys. Shoot a prime. Have him. There he goes. Next on.
Heat level critical.
Target spotted. There we go. Now they gotta come to you. Back up. Back it up.
Heat level critical.
I got one.
Nice.
Target spotted.
Got a Marauder on your left up here. Coming up on top.
Where you getting your
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Marauder's down. There's something else up there. You can get a target on him.
What quadrant?
Atlas.
That's what we need, is an Atlas up here.
I think so.
Plan is I'm about to run out of my long range.
I don't see him popping up.
Right, but it's just
No, he's around the backside of
Need
it.
assistance.
He probably can't fucking get up.
Target
I got his
spotted.
attention.
Target acquired. Center torso.
Need help with the
critical
Atlas.
damage.
Need assistance.
Oh, it's a night gear. Sorry, not an Atlas.
Yeah.
I'm narked.
He's not going to like it when we come over the bridge here at him.
Target destroyed.
Nice work.
Target spotted.
Got a light up here with us?
Heat level critical.
Okay.
Ouch.
Let's have a look here.
Can't hit anything. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Target acquired.
Really?
Thanks for softening him up.
Fuel at 25%.
Did you guys get that light or did you get away?
We got
months.
Need
one more
assistance.
Piranha K8.
Target acquired.
Gulf is in the open.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
Let's push in and get them, guys. Mainly so they'll have somebody else to shoot at besides me.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
Oh, wait a minute.
Target
According
spotted.
to this, it launched on the 17th. Was the
It did
plan.
not.
Warning,
Let's see.
incoming missile.
Oh, and
It's
then
not supposed to launch until Thursday.
20th. Let's see.
Warning,
No,
incoming.
it says tomorrow. Landing date on the 20th.
It's supposed to
5:49 and 2.
launch tomorrow.
I thought Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Warning, incoming missile.
I thought today was Tuesday.
It is now Wednesday.
Warning,
Not
incoming
for me.
missile.
2 minutes. Don't pick nits.
Warning, incoming missile.
I'm sitting here. Is it really past midnight already?
You got to remember, they do it Central Time, and I'm in Central Time. So
yeah,
what I
you're
think
correct.
is
Yeah.
A 3-day trip to the moon. Yeah,
New target
that's how long it took
acquired.
Saturns to get there.
Target destroyed.
Eradicated. Bask in the glory of your triumph.
I remember watching that.
GG. Well done.
When
It was a slaughter.
Way to be
the
patient.
Apollo program. Let's see here.
In the last episode, we already talked about how we could generate artificial gravity for a crude version of Star.
Look at you.
We were presented the giant
We
beam.
actually synced.
Yeah.
Cool.
How'd we do? Worst player ever.
That was me.
38. Nice. Maurice, 529. We got 5 kills. And Corsair, 432. Nice work, everybody. Very impressive.
I didn't get any kills.
I didn't either.
But I made a Mad Cat really hurt, and something else.
I was very fresh too, Dark.
Really?
Yes, I had 89% left.
Wow. Wow. That's impressive.
Let's see. What am I running on this? Ooh, yes. Okay. I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, this will be my last drop, it looks like.
Yep.
All right.
I'm having fun trying this Catapult K2.
Thundercats, howdy, freeloaders. Really wanted that 1v1. I'm so sorry, Lordiga. I'm so sorry.
I mean, can't you guys make a
What do you have on the catapult?
4 snubs and 2 light.
Yeah, I think they'll have duty free when they land.
I figured out how they're going to take 100 people.
I don't know if they really can. That's just what they were, saying. Maybe they could take 50.
I figured out how they're going to take 100 people. They're going to
Freeze them?
Embryos.
Oh, yeah. That'd be terrible for the
They're gonna be
embryos. Because they won't have any gravity. They'll 1/6 when they get there, or 1/3 gravity when they get there.
Well, they said they were going to strap them together and rotate for gravity, right?
Yeah, that's one option. But once they get there, they're going to be at 1/3 Earth normal, which is going to be wreak havoc on
Not
human.
unless they come back to Earth.
But if they're growing in 1/3 gravity, I think that's going to make it so they can never come back to Earth. Would be my guess.
It would take a lot of exercise.
And even then, you still have that
when you
that
are
one
done.
astronaut that was in space for over like a year, and he came back and he exercised it hard every day, and he couldn't even sit up still.
Yeah. Mark.
And he's got Mark. What's his name? He's got lifelong
launch.
health issues now. So imagine your body growing in that kind of a environment. That just can't
that's
be
the
good.
real problem, is gravity.
They can
Main
shield from the
radiation.
radiation by living underground and stuff, but come to Mars, live underground. Oh, I could just do that
Actually,
here.
what they should do is throw some bacterias and shoot some asparagus up there.
Asparagus, the wonder vegetable.
Actually, it grows in iron.
Yeah, there's a lot of iron up there, iron oxide, right? I think the radiation would probably kill it, though. The radiation's really pretty harsh there, and it's
Actually,
ionizing.
asparagus and rhubarbs are quite hardy.
Even with that kind of radiation.
I'm in the shady areas.
In the shady areas.
Actually, the
Perfect.
radiation is really not as bad as you would think.
It's pretty bad on Mars.
How much atmosphere?
1% of what Earth has. It has 1% of the atmospheric pressure, and
Kind of dead.
Or the gravity or something like that. Or is it
Gravity's
2/3?
not that low, but
2/3.
2/3 or so, yeah. But everything else kind of dead.
But once you get the plants to growing, right, they'll increase the O2 contents and stuff of the air, and they'll make the air denser, and it'll be a more of a shield.
it would kill you over a course of months. The radiation's that high there if you stay on the surface.
I'm saying, never mind.
Yeah, go ahead. I was reading this. So what did you say?
When you increase the atmospheric density with heavier things that soak up radiation.
Yeah, sure. Or absorb it. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking 100-year plan here at least.
I don't know that we can really terraform Mars here yet. Like, really, we'd have to bring more mass there because Mars doesn't have its own magnetic field. It doesn't have enough gravity to retain any water we put on it, so we need to bring more mass. We'd have to pummel it with giant asteroids, probably for 100 years or more, and then lots of water also. But I just don't think it has enough mass to really permanently terraform it. But if we're not in a hurry, that'd be the way to go. Yeah.
But actually, one of the moons is fixing to fall out of orbit.
One of Mars's moons?
At 25%.
I didn't know that. I would hate to wake up in the morning on Mars and have like the moon in your front yard.
Well, I mean, it's only like a mile or two diameter.
Oh, that wouldn't be so bad. You could climb it.
Target spotted.
Raining Alpha. Well, I was. What? Bravo's on.
Airstrike online.
Charlie, no. Delta looks like a likely target.
Target spotted.
Negative impacts on Delta. Delta's run away and hid. Okay. Ooh, what's over there? Echo Ink Bus. In.
Target spotted.
I'm gonna have to get a little closer here, I guess.
Target spotted.
Ooh, Foxtrot. No more old Foxtrot.
Got a guy over in F7.
There's 3 of them over there.
Heat level critical.
They're all moving over to F6, F7, I mean, or Echo 6, wherever that is.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical.
So a lot of heavies are moving over there, and they've got us
Going
pinched
for
up on
Baker.
top.
Heat level critical.
Guys, let's all push down into the crater and protect our guys because they're about to get swamped by the other heavies that are going to pinch in on them. Or at least stay on the rim.
Smoke.
New target acquired.
Gulf, Gulf, Gulf.
Heat level critical. Warning incoming missile. Warning incoming missile. Heat level critical.
Going for Echo with
Warning
missiles.
incoming missile.
Ouch.
Command confirming that enemy beta is
Airstrike
destroyed.
online.
Keep it up.
Warning
Beta is
incoming
down.
missile.
Good kill.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
I'm running out of munitions.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
We got a Crusader collision on us. Help. Hotel, box 5. Target Lima, Crusader, help. I'm down.
Airstrike online. Heat level critical. Left torso critical damage.
I think I was going to shut
Center
down there.
torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed. Warning, incoming missile.
There's the dart.
Warning, incoming missile.
Dart fall down.
I'm down. Did almost. Did 560. Did my part. Parted my hair.
Nice kill.
New target.
All right. Hey, Drax.
Going for Juliet.
Nope, I'm going to bed. You didn't seem to know there was a guy on the cliff above as you came down the. I did not know until he shot me. Then I knew. I was going for the guys down below. You're correct. I did not see him up there.
You got missiles. Baker's in the open.
But he didn't actually kill me. He moved on. So I was going to turn around, but he didn't seem to.
Well, he's
care.
the last one. He's a good
game, guys.
Yeah, nice work, everybody. Thanks for the drop.
No bridesmaids this.
Hope what?
I got garbage.
I'm still 94%.
Man, don't you ever get shot? Like I can
Not
get down to
one.
94% just getting out of the mech bay.
1,100 meters away. This is the cheater mech.
That is a cheater mech. Look at that. 1,300 damage and 3 kills and no damage to yourself.
Yeah. Get 5 ER large and just...
Man.
Pew, pew, pew.
Nice. We all did well, though. We got, 7 kills between us. Woo.
Nice.
Y'all have a good night.
Hey, good night, everybody. Thanks for the drops. Maurice, good to see you again. Star Shark. Nice to,
Yeah, dude.
You too, Dark.
nice to swim with you. Gunfighter, thanks for the drops. And Corsair. And then let's see everybody in... What? No light? Sorry, Drax. You should have got here sooner. I can do some tomorrow night. I was actually planning on doing some tonight, but I just kept playing. So tomorrow night, yeah, if you're early, tomorrow night I'll do some. Absolutely.
What
everybody
is
else,
doing?
thanks so much for showing up. Mitch, good to see you. Hope to drop with you soon. Isn't changing on a time scale that is not relevant in the next several generations. Yeah, it's true. I mean, they could bombard it with lots of high water asteroids, right? But that's going to evaporate. They need to get more mass to hold that there. And then they still wouldn't have a magnetic field to protect it from solar radiation and cosmic rays like we do in the Earth, which we get from our spinning iron core. They're not going to really be able to re-engineer that very well. But at least they could have, near atmospheric pressure, like living on top of some mountains or something like that. They could get that. But you want to get enough mass there to have enough gravity to keep that air there. And it's going to boil off with just ionizing radiation over time, but that's a much slower process than just if you've got enough mass to help keep it there. So yeah, we're talking 1,000 years of effort probably.
Anyone staying?
I gotta go. Good night, everybody. Everybody in the stream, thanks so much. This has been Ghostlands, your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life. And I'm your host and guide, Dark Marauder. Good night, everybody. Did that sound ominous when I said that? I was going for ominous. Yeah.
They're still in.
I try to scare the people that watch me.
Who's still here?